First, we import Express, which is a minimal and flexible Node.js web application framework that provides a robust set of features for web and mobile applications. Next, we create a new router object. This object will allow us to declare routes in our application. Here, we're defining a dynamic get endpoint. The param asterisk in the path indicates that this part of the URL is variable. It can match anything from a single parameter to multiple segments, separated by slashes. Inside our getRequest handler, we access the dynamic portion of the URL with rec params param. We then split the string by slashes to get an array of parameters. After processing the parameters, we send a JSON response that includes a data field. Here, the data is just a string that includes the parameters we received. In a real-world scenario, you might use these parameters to fetch data from a database instead. We've finished setting up our getRequest handler, so we close the method with a closing parenthesis and semicolon. Moving on, we define a dynamic post endpoint using a similar URL pattern to accept dynamic parameters. As with the get endpoint, we access and split the dynamic URL segment into individual parameters. In this post handler, we also handle the request body, which is where the data being posted will be found. The rec body object will contain JSON data submitted with the post request. After handling the parameters and posted data, we respond with a status code of 201, indicating that a resource has been successfully created. We also send back a JSON response that includes a confirmation message and the data that was created. We close out the post request handler to complete our router configuration. Finally, we export the router object as the default export of this module, making it available for use in other parts of our application.